For our program, we do require some prereqs. Some of the prereqs we require is a VT 100, which is a veterinary technology class that talks about the history of veterinarians, the history of technicians, and also gets down into word terminology. So they come into our program knowing a lot of word terminology to start. We also require an English class, a humanities class, which a humanities class can be one of the ag classes that we offer here at Black Hawk College, and also biology and chemistry. This program is really meant to be a lot of hands-on experience for our students. And we'll talk about a lot in the third semester. First semester and second semester, they're in a couple labs also, but third semester really hits that big.
Basically, for every class we have, there's a lab component. We do spend an hour or two in lecture, throughout the week, whatever, but when we're in labs, like surgery lab, on Thursday mornings, we have real surgeries. We're scrubbing in, we're passing instruments to the doctor, we're prepping surgical sites, in recovery. Large animal, we bring in animals, we get to x-ray horses and vaccinate. I just feel prepared for the real world.
I'm more of a hands-on learner. Like if I read a book, sure I might know a lit, but it's not something that's gonna stick. And if that's something that we're learning that you just can't get by reading the book, they'll take extra time out of their time, and they'll set in a lab with you and make sure that you really get it and it really clicks, because we're gonna need it.
We have two internships that they have to do. One is called a preceptorship. That preceptorship will be for first-year students during the summer. They have to go to a veterinary clinic that has a credentialed veterinary technician at the clinic, and they'll work 160 hours for that preceptorship. Then the last 8 weeks of their entire program here, then our second years go out for an internship, again, at a veterinary clinic of their choice that has a credentialed veterinary technician at it, and they do 320 hours. So it's 8 weeks of 40 hours per week. So it's like starting a new job that they have to finish before they can graduate. So it just depends upon the clinics they go to. It's not a requirement that they are paid for their internships. Some veterinary clinics will pay our students, some veterinary clinics don't pay for the preceptorship or internship. A lot of our students, they're pretty open that they just ask the veterinarian when they go to interview, is this a paid internship for us? So it just depends upon the clinic they go to and the doctor that they're working for. But here's what I tell them before they go out for their internship. Even if they can't get paid for that internship, get your foot into that practice, because if you love that practice, you will probably get a job at that practice.
I'm a mom of 4, and so if one kid's sick, they're never sick at the same time, and it's as simple as an email, and they do everything they can to work around what I need done, if I need to leave school. I've been on quarantine several times, and it's Zoom meetings, and they record those if I can't make the Zoom meetings, and the professors are really just great. You can't ask to get along better with them, and they're really just great.
The instructors are really great. They take a lot of time out of their day to teach you from their real life experiences from in clinic. So we can go in anytime and ask them questions, and they are more than willing to help us with anything.
I decided to do it here instead of transferring to a 4-year college, A, because it's cheaper, and B, because I can get my vet tech degree in 2 years instead of 4. You still get the same amount of skills as you would at a university, and I feel like our classes are so small here that we get a lot of time to perfect our skills with instructors that are there with us if we have questions. There's not 100 of us in a class where we don't all get individual time with the teachers. It's very nice that if you're struggling with one thing, they have the time to help you.
career choice for our veterinary technicians when they get done with our program are huge. They can work at a small animal practice only. They could go to work for a mixed animal practice. They could go to work for an equine specialty practice. They could go to work for an emergency clinic practice. They could go work for a drug company and become a technician at a drug company. They could work for the state of Illinois. They could work for any federal company also. So there is a huge amount of job availability in all different areas that our graduates can do. I do talk to my students when they go out to start their first job that I at least think, I hope that they're gonna start at somewhere between 35 and 40,000 a year, and then it can go up from there. It's gonna depend upon where they're picking their location to. If you pick a suburb of Chicago, you're probably gonna be more amped to make a little bit more money than just a rural central Illinois job. But again, it's the passion that we have for our job. It's not all about how much we make.
It's really rewarding to take students that come in with a goal to graduate from the program and take the national boards and then become a certified technician. And through the whole process, whether it be applying for job positions, helping them with their resumes, helping them achieve all of their skills in the program, and to have that all come to fruition where they actually are able to practice as a technician. And then we're still keeping in contact with those students as well.